Well, today I'm out in the counties of Prescott-Russell, but I'm not doing the trail I've been talking about for a long time. This is not the Prescott-Russell Recreational Trail. This is actually the New York Central Fitness Trail. It runs from Russell all the way to Embrun, Ontario. It's only about 10 kilometers and it's completely paved, but I thought I'd come out today and do this rail trail because this is another one of our historic rail trails in the area. This one actually ran from New York State all the way into Ottawa, and it crossed the border over where Cornwall is. Kind of a neat little, I guess, kind of unknown rail trail. I've only ever seen one video on YouTube about it, and it was an older video, and that's it. So let's check this out and see what's on offer here. A little bit of a cloudy day today. They're calling for rain in about another hour or two in this area, which should be more than enough time to get the trail done. So far I'm liking it. Definitely has old railway vibes. Definitely love the trees that are just sort of hanging over the trail. So I believe this ended its life as a railway line in 1957. Seems to be a lot of the old railways in the area got shut down around that time. I guess things probably weren't as profitable back then, so. But the cool thing is in the 1970s, I believe, the township bought the land to make it for a recreational trail. Seeing lots of people out today, so looks like it's put to good use. Wind is nice, helping keeping me cool. Hopefully I'll get a little bit of sun peeking out during this trip. If not, I don't mind. Cloud cover makes it a little bit cooler, but it's always nice when the sun is out. Now I'm definitely feeling a slight uphill grade on this section of the trail. It's not too strong of a grade, but it's definitely there. Thank you. Love the woods to my right. Busy trail, actually. I didn't think it'd be quite this busy. Maybe once I get further away from the communities, it'll quiet down a little bit. Hard to say. This is really pretty. J. Henry Tweed Conservation Area. Wow. Pavement's in great shape here too. This is very smooth. A lot of the time, if recreational trail is paved, it gets all bumpy with the roots and everything, but so far so good. I like that this has been winding through the countryside a little bit too. Lots of benches for people to just take a break on. And yeah, here we are. This would be Russell.
Thank you.
Wow. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not used to riding a rail trail that's this busy. Even the waterfront trail didn't have this much traffic. The one I thought that I'd see the most traffic on was the Algonquin Trail, but nope, not even close. Still, it's great to see other people out riding and walking. This is kind of neat. So from what I understand, it's paved the entire length between the two communities. That's pretty. And this looks like it's it. Seems to be the end of the crowds, at least for a little while. Poison ivy. Man, good thing they put those signs up. I am horribly allergic to poison ivy. I get it once, and it just comes back year after year after year. So that's one plant I really try to avoid. This has still got a slight uphill slope to it. The way back is going to be pretty sweet. Oh, that breeze feels so good. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to just go out and do a trail that maybe not as many people know about and that there isn't as much information about versus something that, you know, more and more people are becoming aware of. A couple of years ago, when I flagged the Prescott-Russell Trail, there wasn't all that much about it. But now, I can find loads of information about it online, and it's great. People are going out to it and riding it. For me, that just kind of means that I'm putting off that ride for a little bit and just looking for some other little hidden gems in Ontario, kind of like when I did the rail trail in Gananoque and showed off the one in Brockville. Kind of neat getting to these little out of the way rail trails. I always think it's so funny how on the sides of these trails, the trees are always growing towards the inside. They're always bent in. They don't grow straight up and down like they do just a couple of yards or meters off to the side. Whew. Yeah, this is definitely the more uphill way. Wow. It's a slight slope, but it's there. And you really do notice it. Oh. Oh, the sun's peeked out a little bit. Kind of neat that still all closed in here though. Yeah, I like this trail. So even though I do like more rugged trails, it's not about the surface. It's also really about the scenery. I really do like the waterfront trail along the St. Lawrence River between Upper Canada Village and Cornwall. That's all paved. And I gotta say that I'm really liking this one here too. Is this the sign for Russell? Yep. So now, this is it. Oh, thank you. Cool old farms. dog park. Kind of neat, even way down in the countryside like this, you have more and more recreational facilities for people that are showing up. It's not like it was when I was a kid or my parents were kids, where if you lived in the country, that was it, you lived in the country. There wasn't much else to do. You had to entertain yourself. Now you've got dog parks, ball fields, recreational trails, a lot of ice rinks. Pretty cool. That's a cool old tree. Now the one thing it is today is it's humid. My gosh. I just feel all the dampness on my skin. This is pretty neat. It's almost too bad it's only 10 kilometers long and ends in Embrun. The old railway line had a bridge that crossed over the creek or river in that community, and that's long gone. Would have been cool if this would have continued on for a ways further. So I'm almost 6 kilometers into the trip. No cars. Now, if this is the outskirts of Embrun, I believe that there is a roundabout here. Yeah. So the trail used to continue forward. In fact, I can see the old trail straight ahead. But since they put in the roundabout, the trail now goes with the roundabout. Looks like a new shopping center is coming here. There's been a lot of retail growth in these communities over the last little while. Let's go around. So since I'm in another community now, it's going to definitely be busier. And this is a walk my bike. Yeah, not a big fan of this detour. Almost think it would have been better if they would have left it as is. But got around it. Yeah, so if if anybody ever comes out to do this trail, going from Russell to Embrun, it's uphill. The other way is going to be much, much easier. However, on the way back, I'm going to be facing a headwind, so I don't know, it's probably going to all balance out. Kind of interesting though that this stretch, the bump that the train used to ride on, is so wide here. Almost looks like it would have been wide enough for 2 trains. I don't know enough about the history to say or not say, but it's definitely quite different than the trail was earlier. Yeah, almost 7 kilometers into the ride. I think it ends on the other side of the community. Lots of people out and about, so great to see. I do like that they've left all the trees on both sides, so when you're traveling through the towns, you don't really see all that much of the houses, so you still feel like you're kind of out in the wild, even though you're not. Yeah, great day for a little ride. So far, so good. The rain's held off. Weather's been so unpredictable this summer, probably due to all the hurricanes that have been passing through the area. But nice to be able to get out and not get rained on. When I lived in Ottawa, I had a friend that lived in Embrun, and I'd come out to visit him a couple of times. I believe his house was actually right near where the old railway line was. Anyways, always fun for me to come out to a smaller community and see what there was in the area. But even then, this trail would have been around and I had no idea it even existed. Oh, this is kind of cool. A couple of signs with some neat pictures. I like that. Kind of wish they'd do that more along the trails. These are beautiful shots. And I believe this is it. This is the end of the New York Central Fitness Trail. One end to the other, 10 kilometers. This right here is the end point of where it all finishes. Railway line used to travel straight through here, but that's a thing of the past now.